Okay, sweet eats of Reese's products. I think this is my 16th. Sweet and or savory eats. I'll put links, the number and the links to the most recent 5 in the video description. Today it's a Reese's snack cake. She says 2 cakes. It was $2.19. Part of groceries, and gas for groceries also is part of groceries, so to speak. And from the UFC on Edmonds Way and 100th Avenue West. Bought it yesterday, or got it yesterday. It was on the shelves. The man who put it there is none other than Reese Whitley. He's a fabulous, sweet lover, and he wants to make sure at least this woman gets the treats that he wants me to have. Okay. It kind of reminds me, it kind of looks like on the outside, a little bit like the Reese's sticks. Ooh. All right, so we got a chocolate cake and then a peanut butter layer on top with a chocolate drizzled on the outside. Perfect snack, calorie-wise anyway, for a Saturday on the Tanis diet with PMS modifications, or Tanis diet with running low volume. I might put this video just in the Tanis diet playlist, not the Tanis diet definitions. I feel like I need to say that now. Back to Mr. Reese Whitley. Let's say I've won 2 Nobel Prizes, one in peace and one in physics, and I still need to get awarded them. And the equivalent, or the better, smaller award first with the same price. We got Kyle Chalmers as a date, if he wants me. His lizards and the squirrels. Would that be for the Peace Prize? And would Reese Whitley be my date for the Physics Prize? Also, I brought this stuff up on this channel, so I'm trying to pull from talking points of things I've already brought up on this channel. So layering and deepening, and then returning to my PhD in physics switch for if I won the Nobel Prize in physics for my carbon monoxide ab initio simulations. High temperatures and pressures potentially relevant for the interior of Uranus, the planet, and the solar system. So the PhD committee would be Burkhard Militzer as my advisor, Peter Higgs, Bruce Buffett, and Thomas Smart. How could I make that even more creative? Because Thomas Smart was a graduate student when I was a graduate student. How about, and Peter Higgs was not a UC Berkeley employee, so far as I was aware. So how could we make it more creative? How about we keep the physics, and there was a switch of department from I was doing geophysics in Department of Earth and Planetary Science. So switch it to the just physics in the Department of Physics. So let's make it one more layer, even more confusing, creative. How about making it from an institution I set foot on or in during my time, like from the date I started at the University of California, Berkeley, to the day I quit. Make it a university other than the University of California, Berkeley, that I set foot in and I had not attended before. We're pushing for creativity. Is that even allowed by international relations? So I'm thinking of the University of Aberdeen in Aberdeen, Scotland, United Kingdom, Great Britain, United Kingdom. I mean, if we're just going for creativity and we got the time and the resources and nobody's opposed to it, why not? Is that even possible? I have no idea. So to me, it appears as not possible. It'd be kind of cool if people really wanted to see what was possible, or what that would look like. Well, not or. And, yes, to see what it looks like, one might have to go through it. Or has to go through it, kind of thing. I'd be up for that adventure if my PhD committee was up for it, and whatever awarding institution brings this about for awarding that research, and the University of California, Berkeley, an adventure to see if that's even possible. I mean, from a business angle, I would feel like UC Berkeley would be interested in it if they haven't done something like that, right? Be on the frontier of seeing if something like that is possible. I've never heard about that happening. Right? None of the people on the committee are from the awarding institution of the degree. And like it's a university. So like the University of California, Berkeley might be like, fine, we don't get the degree, but she attended here and that kind of stuff. And the people on the committee, at least some of them, were UC Berkeley or are. And they can figure out if they want something like what I get at the end, right? Could they take somebody from like an institution in China and be like, we're going to give them a PhD instead of their institution? I would hope that'd be consensual. But you know, they're like a opening doors instead of closing doors approach. So that's my creative outlet. Oh, and where was I going with that? So that's physics specific. Would Mr. Reese Whitley, if I did win, so would Kyle Chalmers be my date for peace? And Reese Whitley my date for physics? Like if I'm attending those things, usually there's a +1 component. Do I take Reese Whitley? He's much taller than me. I'm only 5 foot 7.5 inches. He's like a foot taller than me. I know. I've seen him in person. On ground level is the guy. He's tall. Okay. Happy Sweet Eats of Reese's Snack Cake. I'll give it 11 out of 10. Happy Sweet Eats. Happy Saturday, 28 October 2023 as of filming this.